Okay, um, we today we start trigonometry. Trigonometry. I think review because we need it. Briefly, because this is what's taught. I have my own spatial understanding of sine, cosine, sine, cosine, and tan. And so you listen well. This is my own understanding of the trigonometry, and I think is the best way to understand it. So what is a sine? Here is a unit circle. Means the radius is 1. The radius is 1. Okay. Because it's 1, so it is a circle, and so it's a unit circle. Is unit circle. And so what is the sine here? Let's say I have a 30 degree. Let's say this is a hand drawing. So I suppose this is supposed should be hand drawing too. Let's say I have a 30 degree here. 30 degree. And where is the sine 30 degree? Where? I always like the which line is sine 30 degree. Which line? Is this one? Is this one? Here is the dot, okay? You make how to say vertical, okay? Vertical hit. So I draw here. This red one is a sine 30 degree. Maybe you know why is that? Why is the red one? Normally in regular textbook, people say, let's say, this is a right triangle, and this is a degree, theta, any number, could be any value, right? And sine theta, let's label the three sides. Let's say this is the C, this is A, and this is a B. What is the sine theta? What is the sine theta? B over C, okay? Is B over C. Sine theta is like you are looking at it is like a screen. The ratio, the movie screen. Imagine this is a movie screen, and this is the roof. Whatever. I just make a story to help you understand. So the movie screen and divided by the roof. Okay. This is the sine theta. This is the formal definition of a sine. And if somebody shifts the screen, shift the movie screen even further, and here now the movie screen becomes larger, and this divided by this still equal to sine theta. Okay. If you shift this movie screen further, and the movie screen divided by the roof is still same, is the ratio is not changed. The ratio is not changed. First of all, I should emphasize, trigonometry is a ratio. Is a ratio. Is no unit. Is no unit. And the ratio is very important. The ratio is very, very important. And Greek people, they love ratio. They invented this or this. They didn't invent movie, I think, but they invented this, the ratio. Ratio is very important. Why? Because when we see somebody, oh, beautiful, okay, why is beautiful? Because the ratio, everything, the ratio is just right. Right? Everything, the ratio is just right. Figure, right. And the golden ratio, the golden ratio, the golden ratio. If this is a bar, if I keep doing and until it breaks, it will break at this ratio. It's amazing. It will break at this ratio. And so for Chinese figure, okay, the figure. What's this? What's this? Chinese, that's a Chinese name. Yeah, I know it's a. 对 good. 对。This, make sure you write it beautifully, okay? This part is make it long, okay? Then you write it beautifully. Okay? Even though this is that, this is a shi. It's not as nice as this. Okay? Next time when you write it, you write better than your teacher. Okay, another one. What's this? Right. Make sure golden ratio over here, okay? It's amazing. The looks better, looks more beautiful. And I have so my this is mu in many in many figures. Like I said, you know this? 对对对 Remember, okay? Golden ratio, golden ratio. Um, this is Chinese. Only Chinese has this. The how to say it? They use the brush to write it. 书法. Yeah, that's important culture. Only in Chinese culture, people do that, and for people writing very well, that's a lot of money. Then can sell it with a lot of money. For example, just to write uh, could be worth thousands or even tens of thousands yuan. Because they write it very well, and they think there's some kind of spirit. There's some kind of spirit. People like to buy it and hang. Instead of hanging some picture, they hang some words by stroke, by writing characters, and even like reminding, kind of showing their atmosphere, make the living room very, yeah, beautiful, yeah, peaceful, whatever, give some the visitors the feeling that the host is you know warm, educated, right. There are different words. Um, I practice it daily. So I'm going to attend a competition in July. Yeah. Wow. And this is my teacher showed me golden ratio. The ratio is very important. This and you guys should any word like some are hidden. You know this?
Show and show.
对了 Make sure this is long. Make sure it's long. If it's short, then it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Make it long. And for example, you know this word. You know this word. 对了 where is the golden ratio here? This is the center. Okay? Hidden is a hidden in the golden ratio. From here to here is and from here to here is the rest. Okay, totally is 1. Okay, make sure the bottom is long, and it's not from this edge. Okay, it's from the center. If you write this way, then 中 looks beautiful, looks right. If you do not follow this, just doesn't look right. Don't look right. It is, yeah, everybody knows 中. It is 中. Just doesn't show your style. Okay? I'm teaching you guys how to write Chinese, okay? Little long, kind of like a standing. There's a standing there. There's some spirit there. Okay. And like that's my name. San. Li is my family name. San. There's a golden ratio there. The top one is the one Mu. That one is shorter.
It's your brother name.
That's my brother's name. Yeah. This is are you following?
Yes.
This part is the golden ratio, okay? This needs to be longer, but I guess this word is not very common. Yeah, at least for you guys. But this is you commonly used. Okay. You need a golden ratio. Okay. What's this word? Moon. 对。月. And this needs to be long. Okay. Like this needs to be long. Like this needs to be long. Okay. Don't. So you don't. Anyway, if it's long and it looks better. We have a special term called a long leg. Long leg. In this art. So the ratio is very important. Okay, you guys are mechanical engineering. If a mechanical ball, a metal ball, it breaks, it will break at this ratio. It's amazing. And Chinese people apparently doesn't know this. The Chinese are not good with math, to be honest. They're not good with this from Western science. But for many years practice, so they came to the same conclusion. They do not know exact. They do not know the exact value, but they realized for writing a word, for people's vision, this kind looks better. This kind looks better. So for the thousands of years, people, these are highly respected. This master, Shufang master. Have you seen the people write this? This is a highly respected. In China, there's one word saying that when you see the word, you kind of see people's face. If you are writing beautifully, it's you have
Define the nature of these people. So, the Chinese writing define the nature of Chinese people.
right. Yes. They are showing, kind of showing your inner world through your handwriting. What kind of person you are and what kind of writing in English, doesn't seem people do so. In China, um, if you write if you write well, you will get promoted. You will get promoted in the company, or or you have a higher social status. This is the Chinese culture. But these days, with the cell phone, with the computer, people barely to write use a pen. People barely use a pen anymore. Um, but 20 or 30 years ago, even now, um, if you write beautifully, I'm not that. I'm trying to become one of those people, but I'm not yet. Um, you are highly respected, and just people just respect you much more when they see you handwriting. Yeah, today always we check. Before people write the letter, and they keep the letter forever, like a love letter, right? Or some the the letters, because if I ask somebody do me a favor, I get a piece of paper, I write some letter, and I ask a student, say, can you bring this to the some teacher? And the teacher said, wow, beautiful writing. Wow, yeah, I will do it. If the writing is not good, so handwriting is a very important Chinese culture. Um, you guys, even though you guys can be excused because you are not native Chinese, but if you do it, you will be more striking to Chinese. Wow, you write better than me. Um, yeah, just pay attention to your textbook. Okay. Um, when it is long, it's not random. There's a reason. There's a reason. This smaller, the bigger. There's a reason. There is a reason. And there are different styles in handwriting because in thousands of years of developing, each style following one master in their history. Tang Dynasty. Mainly is the Tang Dynasty. That's the best time of China. Basically, kind of four kind of style, different flavor, and um, some kind of style are different. Yeah. But okay, here is since we are talking about ratio and um, so I bring this up. In the reference, the Da Vinci as a very famous picture is a guy, a naked guy showing that. Do you remember that picture? A guy like that? Yeah.
Christian.
Da Vinci.
Statue?
No, it's a painting. It's showing that the
Da Vinci. Madeleine. No, it's not. It's not a statue. It's a picture.
is a picture. So he's showing that the distance between this finger to this finger is the same as my height to the ground. So it's a ratio from here to here is the same as to here. So if somebody forgot his jacket, I bring If somebody forgot his jacket here, and I bring this jacket, when I look at the sleeve, then I can figure out how tall this person it is because of the ratio. Because of the ratio. So the ratio is very important. And this is why the trigonometry is always with us, is always in mathematics. Is a ratio, okay? I'm curious, the online students want to see this. And okay, the sign, the ratio is your face and the roof, okay? Cosine, where is the cosine? Which ratio? Which ratio? Which ratio?
B by A.
I can, which over which?
B by A.
Every C.
Is A over C, okay? Is the floor over the roof. Is the floor over the roof. Okay? If is here divided by C. Okay? If you move the screen, push further, then this divided by this is the same. Same value is not changed. Cosine theta. Okay? If you move the closer, then this part divided by this part is the same value. Okay? And for time theta, I just do. What is the ratio? What's this ratio? Max B divided by A is the screen. Is the screen divided by the floor. Okay. And here there's an important trigonometry rule. Sine squared I put this over here, okay? Not over here. This means sine times sine. Okay? This one plus cosine square equal to 1. This is always true. This is always true. And you can verify this square plus the Pythagorean rule. Okay? Do you want me to prove it? Do you want me to prove it? B over C squared plus A over C squared equal to 1. You do it on your notebook. Write this, and you'll finish this proof. Okay, I started. You finish this proof. And this is our first break. Okay, you do it, and if you want to go restroom and help yourself. Do you know this word?
找钱
He's right. 找 Go to find. Go to find. 找 The left.
look for
The left is this one. This one transformed into this. Okay? Look at the golden ratio. Look at the golden ratio, okay? Okay, golden ratio. Okay? And this part, this and this should be. And this need, even this need purposely a little bit tilted, and is somehow the visually is better. Don't do it opposite. If do it, don't even do flat. Flat is not good. Flat is not good. If you do the opposite, then that's even worse. Then that's terrible. Okay? Yeah, here a little bit tilted. Like, what's this? What's this? 一 You need a little bit tilted. You need a little bit tilted to more striking. Otherwise, it looks like dummy. Okay? And what's this? What's this?
R
对对对 Also a little bit tilted. Oh, stop recording. Proof, finish the proof.
राजसी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू बी स्क्वायर प्लस
Start the recording? Yes. Okay. Did you finish the proving?
Yes.
Finished? So, okay, let me finish mine to see if you. So this is c squared, b squared plus a squared. Okay? Because the Pythagorean rule, c squared and equal to b squared plus a. So this it is 1. So we proved this, okay? This is a Greek tradition. When you finish the proving, and you just draw a block, that means finished proving. Yeah. So we finished proving this. This is a very important. This is very important. Now back to here. When the c is 1, okay, because everything is 1, so the sine theta is this vertical line, the length. Because this is 1, okay, we are taking advantage of the unit circle. So this one is the side. Okay. So if I'm turning over here, if I'm turning over here 45 degrees, if I'm turning over here 45 degrees, and where is the sign? Where is this big sign? Where is the sign? If this is the coin theta, this one, the 45 degree, we call it beta. Or we just write sine 45 degree. Sine 45 degree. Where is this one? Where is this one? Where is that one? It's still the movie, the screen. We're kind of like inside a dome. Inside a dome. Okay? This is, we are watching the movie. Our movie theater is a dome. Okay? As like a ball. It's a ball. Okay? So, now the sign is this one. Sign is this one. Is the red one. Okay? So, if I turning more, over here, 60 degree, yes. Uh, 60 degree. Where is the sign 60 degree? Where?
Where? Where? On the board. Yes,
Okay. The red one. Are you following?
Yes. Yes. Of course.
哦，好，很好，很好的。Now if it's a 90 degree, it's a 90 degree. Where? It's this one. What's the value? What's the value?
90.
What's the value? Sine 90 degree. What? This is very important. What's the value?
1.
Right. It's a 1. Very important. Okay, we can we can feel the, what's the value here? Well, this is a 30 degree.
30 degree half. Not 280.
So you feel this is very special, okay? If here is the 90 degree, okay? Here is the 30. What's here? What's here? I only heard one voice. This is a 90 degree. This is a 30 degree. What's here? 60. 60 degree. And for 30 degree, this part is a half of hypotenuse. It's a half of hypotenuse. Okay? This part is half of hypotenuse. This only happens when for 30 degrees, 60 degrees, when 30 degrees of the facing. So here is this, and this is what?
1.2. Half.
Yes. These several spatial angles value you need to know. For sine 32 degree, then you don't need to know. For sine 28 degree, you can use a calculator to calculate. But for the spatials, you need to know. Okay. Because in the math exams, teachers always testing all these spatial angles.
Okay.
For 45 degree, which is this one, I can take it out. I can take it out, and okay, I use the space here. For 45 degrees, here is the 45.
45 degree.
What's here? What's here? What's this degree? What's this angle? Also 45.
Also,
Because this one plus this one has to be 90 degrees.
Yes.
Right? This one plus this one has to be 90 degrees. So this already has a 90 degrees. So totally is a 180 degrees. So you have for 45 degree, this has to be 45 degree. So this and this are equal. Is equal length. Okay? Right? Because the angle are equal, so the side is equal.
Yes.
Now I told you the hypotenuse is 1. For the Pythagorean, so what's here? What's the length there? What's the length here? What's the length here? What's the length here?
1.
Is 1?
This is 1, this is 2.
What's the length here?
2. 1, 2, 3.
Is this?
Oh, yes.
Is this? Same is here. Same is here.
Yes.
So this square, what's this square? What is a square? It becomes 2 by 4 is 1 over 2. Okay? So this square plus this square equals, this square is 1. Okay? So this side is this. The red one for this angle, for this, the value these are special angles. These are special angles. For 60 degree, so what's here? What's the length here? For the 60 degree here, this is a 1. This is a 1 over 2. What's the other side? What's here? Yes.
Sin 45 degree is equal to 1 by root 2. किसने बोला ये?
1 over root 2.
किसने बोला ये?
Is this the length? Is this the length? Okay. This the length,
Calculator का?
and this, the two sides are equal. And so, if I give you a question, that the hypotenuse is 1,
Cos 45 or sin 45 make you into here.
this and this, I told you this is vertical. This and this are equal. And what's this? What's this? So let's say it's x. Okay, this is also x. Okay, this is also x because it's a 45 degree. So x by Pythagorean, x squared plus x squared equal to 1 squared. Is equal to 1. Okay? So is 2x squared equal to 1. Alright? So x squared is 1 over 2. It's not x is 1 over 2. It's x squared. Now x is root 1 over 2. It's the same. This is the same. If you want to take the denominator out, so you can say it's a 2 over 4. It's a 2 over 4. And the bottom take it out. So it's 2. And you can verify, like I said, this square plus this square equal to 1. Equal to 1. So for 45 degree is this. For 60 degree, what's here? What's here? Let's say it's x. Let's say it's x. Okay? So you do it. Copy down, and then you do it. You find out the x. Stop recording. Sine 60 degree. Sine 60 degree is what? Is square root 3 over 2. Square root 3 over 2. Is this a line? Is this a line? Okay? Because we are using the hypotenuse is always 1. The radius. This is the beauty of unit circle. The beauty of unit circle. The radius is 1. So the hypotenuse is 1. Okay? This is a 1. So the B is the value of the sine theta. Now, if I'm a very small angle, guys, very small angle. Let's say sine 0.1 degree. Let's say, where is that? What's the value? Is it here? Okay, I don't ask. I just tell you. Is it here? Okay, very small. Okay, so when I turning, become bigger, and eventually when I reach 90 degrees, becomes 1. That is the maximum. Of a sine value. Here, so for sine 0, very important. For sine 0 degree, the value is what?
0.
The value is what?
0.
0. No cell phone. Okay. It's 0. Okay. And let me ask you one. For sine, this is a 90 degree. If I keep turning another 30 degree, so what is the sine value? What is the sine value? Another 30 degree. I'm trying to find it. This is very important. Okay. So the totally is from here to here. How much is that? 120 degree, okay? 90 degree plus 30 degree, okay? And here is a sine 120 degree. Is a positive and is the same as here. So sine 100 degree, 120 degree is the same as the sine 60 degree. If it is keep turning 45 degrees, so it's a 135 degree. If it's here, if it's here. If it's here. So this is a 135 degree, okay? Means 90 degree here and turning another extra 45 degree. So for the sine 100, I should write it down and you need to write it down too. Yes. And the sine 120 degree is equal, for this one, visually you can see it. This one is the same. The movies is going over, okay, over there, but the screen height is the same as the 90, as the 60 degree, okay? Going over there. It's the same, Here is the same as here. Yes. For the 45 degree, what's the sine 135 degree? Sine 135 degree. What's the value? What's the value? What's the value? You need to draw this unit circle on your notebook. It's the same as the 45. One sine 135. The movie height backwards is the same as the 45 degrees, the movie height, the movie screen. Okay. 135 is this value. Is this value? Sine is the movie height. Okay? When it's 0 degrees, then that's 0. When you lift up, okay, that's much. Lift up, okay, that's much. Wow, that's 1. You are reached at this moment, the movie screen is equal to our dome, the height. That's the tallest point. That is 1. Okay? If you keep turning, the movie screen becomes shorter. The movie screen becomes shorter. Okay, shorter. When is 180 degree? When is 180 degree? What is the sine 180 degree?
Sine 0, 0. Sine 180, 0.
The movie screen is 0. Okay? It's on the floor. It's on the floor.
Yes.
It's 0. Because it is above the ground, So all are positive. Except at 0 is 0, okay? At 180 degrees is 0. Write this down on your board, on your notebook. Write it down, okay? The unit circle is the building that has a radius is a 1. You can imagine we are inside a dome, okay? The movie screen. Yes. Okay. Stop the recording. Stop.
Stop.
We don't use. Most of the time, we don't use 30 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree. What we use? We use a pi. Okay? 90 degree is good, is the close. Pi over 2. And for example, for this is pi over 6. This is a pi over 4. Now I explain to you why. What's that meaning? We say that this is an angle. We say that this is an angle. So it is perfect to make sense to give, say, 30 degree, to give the angle, right? What degree? How much degree? 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, 120 degree. Perfect to make sense to say that. However, in our mathematics, most of time, we don't use this. We use this. You see, is this an angle? Pi is a 3.14, right?
Yes.
This is not an angle. This is not an angle. So why there's a sign? Later we will talk about cosine term. Okay. So what's this mean? This means same as analogy is the two fingers pointing at the same moon. This is a 30 degree. Let's talking about it here, okay? And the length of this curve. What's the length of this curve? First of all, what's the length of the whole circumference?
2.360.
What's the length You got it. 2 pi. The whole length is 2 pi. Is also what's a degree? 360 degrees. Okay? So we're starting from 2 pi is 360 degrees. 2 pi correspond to 360 degrees, which is the whole circle. So if there are two guys, one guy is standing at the center, okay? And another guy, let's say this is a running track, jogging track, okay? Is a circle, perfect circle. So when you run the whole circle, when you keep running, let's say it is a flag, it's not a, okay? It's a circle. And your friend looking at you first, and you're running that, okay? Your friend has a turning. If you run over to here, what degree has a turn? Your friend? 90 degrees, right? Then you keep running. Your friend has a turning, starting is here, okay? Your friend, the face has turned 180 degrees. And now, after you finish 1 circle, your friend has a turning 360 degrees. How long you have to run? How long? The length. I'm talking about the length. 2 pi. Okay. 2 pi. So when we are saying using this pi of this means the length. We are talking about the length of this arc. We are talking about the length of this arc. When we say 30 degrees, we are talking about this angle. The two fingers are pointing at the same moon. The same thing. This is the length. Is not related with the degree. So it's much more convenient, because in math, after calculating very complicated, and we get a number. Let's say we get a number. We get a number 2. Okay, this has a value. So this 2 is nothing to do with the degree. We do not. It's with length. It's the length. The length 2 on the unit circle. Okay? So, again, your friend turning 90 degree. Where is the 90 degree here? Is it here? Is what? Pi over by 2. So sine pi over 2 is 1. 90 degree, okay? And if 45 degree, your friend's face has turning 45 degree. How much you have wrong? How much you have wrong? How much? Pi over 4. This is pi over 4. Okay? So this is sine pi over 4. Pi is 3.14. So over here is 180 degree, and is pi. Okay? Is 100 degree and is pi. Take this example again, 2. 3.14, the length 3.14 is here. So 2 is a little bit shorter than 3.14. So it's somewhere here. Okay? So I don't remember what the value is that we always remember this very spatial. We always remember this very spatial. But you can use any calculator to get the value, this value very easily. But I need you to understand the meaning of this means you have to run the distance 2. You have to run the distance 2. You have to run over here. And the sine 2 is what? Is here. Okay, sine 2. Okay. 3.90 degree, 3.14 divided by 2. That's a 1.5 something. 1.5 something. And we are 2. So 1.5 keep going a little bit. I'm not sure it's here or here. Anyway, it's over the half pi. But not pi yet. Because if it's a pi, it's a 3.14. Your is a 2. Let's say it's over here, okay? So this sine 2 means this arc, and you draw the vertical line, is this here? It's here. It is this one. This one is a sine 2. So sine inside is a length, and this is about 99% of time. We are using the length, not angle, even though it makes sense, it's an angle. But we find out it's much more convenient to use the length. We replace it with the length. This is very important. You write it down. You write it down on your notebook. So what's this convert into pi? What's this? Write it down on your notebook. Do it. And the value. And you need to remember the value. Right. How about this? 120 degrees. How about this? 145, 135 degrees. Write on your notebook. Write on your notebook. Now, if I keep moving, move here is 180 degree. Okay. Is the movie screen is on the floor. Okay, is on the floor. So the movie is 0. Is 0. I will give you time to finish the notes. But I want to continue. If I keep turning 30 degrees, which is opposite of this one. So what is the sine? 180 degrees plus 30 degrees, which is 210 degrees. And so what is the sine? 210 degrees. Sine 210 degrees, and also sine what's using pi? What's that? 6, 7 pi. Okay. 1 pi plus pi over 6. 1 pi, 1 pi is 180 degrees. 1 plus this is this much. Now I'm asking you what's the value? What's the value of this? First of all, where is the line? Tell me, where is the line? Where is the line? The line is here. This is the line. So our movie now is underground. Is underground. Okay? So this is negative. The value is negative. Now what's the value? What's the length over here? This is the same as this. Okay? But this is underground, so it's negative. So what's the value? What's the value? What's the value? Yeah, -1, yes. I need to erase this, okay? So it's a -1/2. This unit circle explains the positive, negative perfectly. It also explains why this angle, this sine 135 is the same as the sine 45. Sine 45, right. Using this unit circle explains this perfectly. 45 is over there, the movie screen is 145 is backwards, but is still above the ground. Is still above ground. Now, okay, if it's 180 degree, I keep turning extra 45 degree. If I keep turning 45 degree, which is, what's the degree number? So it's over here. So it's from here to here. Which is, I also need to erase this. What's that? It's a 180 degree plus 45. 180 degree plus 45 is a 225 degree. 180 degree plus 45 degree. Okay? Here is the 45 degree. And using the pi, what's that?
5/4.
Thank you. Yes. 5 pi by 4. And now you tell me the value. Where is this one? Where is this one? Is this one okay? I'm sorry. Should be. I'm sorry. This is a 135. This one. Okay? So here is a 45 degree. Here is also 45 degree. So this one and this one lengths are the same. This one and this one lengths are the same. Just so this one is above the ground, and this one we are moving in the basement. We are hanging the movie in the basement. Okay, so this value, What's here? What's here? What's here? And what's here?
Minus radical over.
Right. It's a minus. Is this one? This one and this one are the same. Okay? This one and this one are the same. Exactly the same. Both are positive. Both are positive. And this one is the opposite sign. Now I let you, I give you the freedom. If I keep turning 60-degree here, so it's here. You tell me so what's here? What's here? So it's turning until here. What's the degree here? And what's the length here? What's the value here? You do it on your notebook. You do it on your notebook. And if I reach here, that's 270 degree. Okay, from here turning to 270 degree. Okay, you write it down the value.
240 degree.
Here, 270. If I keep turning another 30 degree. So turning here, if I keep turning, so you tell me, you write it down on your notebook. If I keep turning here, what's the degree number? What's the pi number? What's the value? Is that positive or is it negative? The movie is above ground or is underground? Right. Underground. So the value is negative. Good. Very important. Now you write it down. You write this value. Okay.
240 से start कर रहे हैं 240 से पहले 240 फिर 270 फिर 300 सही बात समझ में नहीं है हाँ 240 sin 4 by 9 feet 4
Our journey is to finish the whole term. So let's say we'll finish the like 330 degree. Then you tell me
270
do it on your notebook. Do it on your notebook. Okay? If I keep turning and okay, this is turning all the way over. So what is the sign? Do it, okay. And later, I don't know if we have time today, we will do cosine. This is why I'm saying we are in the halfway of trigonometry.